Okay, let's go over the truth table of the compound statement P and Q and not R. Since we are working with three statements in this case, P, Q, and R, we need to find out how many rows we're going to have in the truth table. The formula is 2 to the power number of statements. In this case, the number of statements is 3, so 2 to the power 3 is 8, and we're supposed to have 8 rows. So we start with P, true, 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 false, 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 false. Q would be true, true, false, false, true, true, false, false, and then R would be true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Then we look at the compound statement. I see we have a not R. So let's go ahead and finish from that. Not R, I just have to write the opposite of this column, which would be false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true. And then I look also at this statement. I have P and Q. So let's go ahead and finish P and Q. We look at P and Q. We notice that the AND is very strict. Only it's true when we have true and true. It's always false for the other options. So true and true is true. True and true is true. True and false is false. True and false is false. So everything else is going to be false and true, false. False and true, false. False and false, false and false and false, false. Finally, we're done. We have the P and Q. We have the not R. Let's find the AND between them. Again, we are very strict here. Only the true and true will be true. False and true is false. True and true is true. False and false is false. False and true is false. False and false is false. False and true is false. False and false is false. And false and true is false. And this would be the final answer. Okay, that would be the final answer. Let's try another one, which is the conditional, not P, then not Q. So if you start with two statements, it would be 2 to the power 2. That means we have only 4 rows. So P would be true, true, false, false, and Q would be true, false, true, false. Now let's do the negation of P. Not P would be exactly the opposite of this, so it'd be false, false, true, true. Not Q would be the opposite of this column, which would be false, true, false, true. Now in case of conditional, the only time we have a result of true when, in case of conditional, true then false is the only one that is false. So anytime we have true then false, this is the only case when we have a false statement. All the other options are true. So again, in conditional statement, when we have true then false, that's the only time it's a false. For the other option, it's going to be true. So false then false is true. False then true is true. True then false is false, and true then true is true. And this would be the final answer for not P then not Q. Hope that helped. Good luck.